Hello, and welcome to my presentation on how to get started with Google Classroom. My name is Mr. Monroe. Let's dive in. So, what is Google Classroom? Google Classroom enables teachers to create an online classroom area in which they can manage all the documents that their students need: assignments, reading assignments, free response questions, things of that nature. Teachers can make assignments from within the classroom, which their students then complete and turn in to be graded, all within the same application. There are 4 easy steps to creating a Google Classroom. If you already have a Google account, you already have Google Classroom just waiting for you to follow these steps. The first step is open a web browser and go to classroom.google.com. You have to sign in with your Google Apps for Education account. It's called G Suite now, but for those of us who didn't know that it changed to G Suite, it used to be called Google Apps for Education. The second step is on the welcome screen. You'll click the plus sign at the top and choose Create a Class. Don't worry if I'm going too fast. I'm going to walk you through this in just a minute. The third step, in Create a Class dialog box, type in the class name and section. So this can be, first period or AP Human Geography or Calculus, or it could be pottery, whatever your class is that you're trying to teach. And number 4 is click create, and everything is there for you. Once it's been created, you will see 3 things inside your classroom whenever you arrive. The first one is the stream. This is where you manage your class's assignments and make announcements to the entire class. The second tab you'll see is students. This is where you manage the students. It'll give you a little code, and you can invite students to your classroom from there and manage their permission levels. The third thing you'll see is the about. This is where you add the course title and description, a location for the class, and materials to your class's Google Drive folder. Now, that's all we have. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to walk you through how to do it visually. So just follow along and take notes if you'd like to. So just click on this cool link. I'll share this PowerPoint with you guys. It's real simple, real short. So once you open up classroom.google.com, you'll see this is what most of you should see. Now, you may have been pre-signed up for some classes by your district. That happens sometimes. But for the most part, this is what you will see. Then, again, you're going to follow the steps. You're going to click the plus sign, create or join a class. Now, you don't want to click join a class because joining a class means you have someone else's. That's something you'll walk your students through. You'll click create a class once you've read and agreed to all the G Suite for Education stuff here. Blah, blah, blah. I read and agree. We all know how that goes. Click continue, and then you want to name the class. So I'll name it Ed Media, section 1, subject Google Classroom test. And then simply click create. Give it a second. So as it's putting everything together here, one thing to think about whenever you're in here is how customizable Google Classroom actually is. So just here are the 3 tabs: stream, students, and about. But I was talking about how you can customize it. So you click select theme, and you can pick all these from all these different themes here. So they're pretty cool. If you were doing like a microbiology class, that looks like a cell, right? So we would click on that, and now it's quickly changed the theme to the entire thing. Now, of course, you can upload your own photo, and that's pretty cool too. Now, in order to add something to your stream, you click right here. Do you want to create a class announcement? So you just want to say welcome, and then post it. It's a welcome to all the students. Again, here's all the students. Here's the class code. You want to display that. If you have an overhead projector and you're in class, you want to display it first couple of days of school or whatever. That way the kids can join using their phones or their Chromebooks or their laptops or iPads or whatever they have. Now, G Suite does offer an app, and Google Classroom is an app on Android and Apple devices, and it's incredibly convenient. So just keep that in mind. And then finally, the third tab we talked about is the About tab. So you can add to your Drive folder, you can add to your calendar, or you can go to your Google Calendar. Now, this is different than your classroom calendar. This one is just your personal. If you want to share things, you can share things or not. Okay. All right. Well, that was it. So, if you have any more questions about how to make a Google Classroom, please email me at gtmonroe13@gmail.com. Shoot me a tweet at Mr. Monroe6, Mr. spelled out, Mr. Monroe6 on Twitter, or you can add me on Facebook, facebook.com/Garrett Monroe. And I'm happy to answer any questions anybody ever has about any of this stuff. So, thanks for following along with us.